Well, I think today that the most important questions are not being asked on a number of levels. And for me personally, one of the most important questions that's been overlooked is the question of why. When Newton, one of the greatest minds that ever lived on this earth, one of the most extraordinary scientists of all time, when he sat under the proverbial apple tree and the apple fell, he looked up and he saw the apple. He asked a very different question than what humanity up until that time in the 17th century was asking. And that was, he looked at that and he said, how did it fall? How did that happen? So it's a very short jump from there to the cosmos, to the stars, to the planets, and understand the celestial mechanics, as they called it, and how things actually work and how things happen and what's going on. In the Middle Ages and to the dim past, people had always wanted to know, why did the apple fall? Why did it fall? And there were many theories about that. God made it fall, or the earth, its proper places on the earth, which Aristotle told us. So the question of why is so essential when you approach art as a person, as just a common person who has no specialization in art. So many people today, had a young kid came up to me today after I gave a little talk about my piece Ascension. And that little boy looked at me, must have been about maybe eight or nine. He looked at me and he said, oh, when the man sunk to the bottom there, did you have an extra air tank down there so he could take a breath? You know, and I said yes, and I explained to him about there was another diver there. And he walked away, and I thought, oh, I was saddened because I should have stopped him immediately. I said, that's not important. Of course I did. The importance is, why did I make a piece that had that image of that man fall? What does that mean inside us, inside ourselves, to see a human being move up to the light and then sink down to the darkness? And that's what's not being asked in our technical age, when everybody wants to know how things are done. And I think that's that why question, which comes not from the mind but from the heart, is the question that we have to always have in front of ourselves, especially now.